This is something which is very dear to my heart. I have always had a dream of having an academy for fly fishing, but I very much doubt that it will be me who will start it, as I don't have the experience or the resources to start such a project. Maybe someone who has will start it up, who knows. My vision is to have a place where school children or adults, firm or infirm, can come either for a day or a week or more and be shown everything to do with fly fishing, from entomology to catching and cooking a trout. But what will be needed for such a place? Well, first you will need a lake, whether it's an already existing lake or a purpose-built one. You will need disabled access and platforms, plus places for cover in case the weather gets bad. You will need grass around the lake, plus nowhere for the backcast to snag. You will need a good stocking policy of mainly rainbow trout and some brown or even blue trout for variety. You could tag some of the fish to give an element of competition with some prizes for the captors. As for the facilities, you will need rooms for the kids or adults to stay, with rooms like the Outward Bound school ones, with disabled rooms and toilets, etc. A canteen using your locally produced food. You will need lecture rooms for teaching and fly tying, and maybe having well-known people from the fly fishing world to visit and give lectures. A purpose-built fly tying room or rooms with plenty of natural light will be nice, and a voice with materials for every student. A small film studio for showing instructional films. On top of all that, you will need all of the rods, reels, lines and flies that they will need for a day's fishing, and maybe even a couple of boats. A minibus would be handy to take people to local fish farms or a day lockstyle fishing on a nearby reservoir. You could even have a small float fish farm on the premises to show the different stages of the life cycle of the trout. On top of all that, you will need the right staff to run it all. So there you have it. My vision of an academy for fly fishing. Maybe it will produce some world champions in the competition field, or just start lots of people who would not ordinarily have had the chance to enter the wonderful world of that great sport of fly fishing. Will I see it in my lifetime? I very much doubt it, as it would be a non-profit academy, and people do not have the finances or the interest to undertake such a project anymore. But I can still always dream.